Welcome and hello. Welcome again to the Useless Ideas podcast. I am Matthew Churchill. This is Curtis Smith. Just a motion to him. You can't see that. And special guest, his brother, Curtis's brother, Tom.
Great intro, dude. 10 out of 10. Great introduction.
Welcome to the show.
I don't want to be here.
You're here.
I don't like it, dude.
Dude, no, you're here because this is what happens when you shitpost when we get sushi.
We kidnapped him.
It's been taken. We just got back from sushi because you bitched at me this morning at brunch. By the way,
Okay.
white people things that we do
White people, am I right?
Yeah, honestly, is brunch. Literally, though, I gotta tell you this. Last time we went to get brunch, this was great. Because last time I came home to my mother's house for brunch, right? So what happened is my grandparents were coming over, and the whitest shit ever happened was because my mom's making brunch, and she's trying this new recipe that she found, and she's all stressed out about it. All stressed out about if it's going to be good or not for brunch.
It's white people. It's white people.
That's exactly how it works, dude.
Now, did it involve quinoa at all?
It was a casserole, though.
It was a
so
casserole.
White people.
Yeah, it was a fucking casserole. Absolutely brutal.
Oh my god, Susan, this quinoa is so good.
Yeah, exactly.
Quinoa, dude.
Did you just
Your
nut about
reaction to
quinoa?
quinoa, dude?
I don't respond to quinoa like that at
I
all.
think you do.
I do not.
Alright,
I've never
then.
actually had any.
Me neither, if I'm real. I don't even know what it is.
I think it's a grain?
Yes, it's grain. It's worse than rice. I think it's worse than rice.
Oh.
We just consumed a shitload of rice at the sushi
That's
place. Yeah. We just got back from the sushi place where we forced Tom to explain fake moon and hollow earth to people.
Okay. Moon's fake, Earth's hollow. That's all you gotta know. That's the gist of it. Moon's not
You
real.
didn't get to the-
Illuminati hologram, right? They just want you to think it's there. That's what Obama wants you to think. You're like, oh, look at the moon at night. Nice full moon. Obama. That's what he wants you to think. It's not there. It's not there.
So that's what happened, and additionally, you want to talk about the cheese crab pizza experience?
Okay.
Cheese crab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
Okay, cheese crab pizza. It's okay. So we order everything. We're done eating. Bunch of sushi. All the sushi. Good stuff. Yummy. So when we get the green tea ice cream, it comes out. We're sitting there munching the ice cream. Out of nowhere, waiter comes up. Cheese crab pizza. Just puts it on the table. It's just rice in a disc with just shredded cheese on top and fake crab. It's literally like cursed. It is the worst thing ever.
And it got worse from there.
What? Oh my. Okay. God damn. Don't even get me started. Okay, so after the cheese crab pizza was eaten, because we didn't want to pay for it, so they then bring out this roll.
Hold up. So for context, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, or like an all-you-can-eat sushi place. But if you don't eat the stuff that they bring out, then you can get charged. They'll charge you extra for it. And obviously, we didn't feel like being charged extra above our, what we were already paying for sushi.
So yeah, like, the cheese crab pizza comes out, we eat it, whatever. They then bring out this roll. This absolute roll. We didn't even order it, first off. We checked afterwards, didn't order it. I don't know what was in it. Like, there was some strange sauce on top. I don't know what kind of sauce, or where the sauce came from, but it was there. And it was, like, burnt. They legitimately burnt the roll somehow. The uncooked fish was burnt, and it tasted like a campfire. It tasted like how a campfire smells.
CAMPFIRESONG.
Yes. So that's been our experience prior to recording this podcast.
5
today.
minutes, not even 5 minutes, and 2 SpongeBob references.
We're on a roll
Impressive.
today.
That's very impressive.
Well done. Nice. Yep. So, more importantly then, that's the wrap-up for where we've been prior to recording this, and we just decided to welcome you to the podcast and have you join us for this episode because we thought it would be pretty funny. How you feel?
Yeah, dude. 10 out of 10. Pretty good setup. pretty nice, pretty good.
Yeah, it's a recording studio.
It's quality studio, dude. All
To
the
be fair-
soundproofing on the walls.
To be fair, Matt and I normally record on the casting couch.
There's a cast. You guys have a casting couch?
Yeah,
One?
it's this one. Yeah,
Okay,
that's,
cool.
it's this one right beside us. But because Matt just didn't feel like getting his laptop out, because normally we'll sit on the casting couch and
Yeah.
record. That's our little setup. It's at least that's what I call it now.
It's the casting couch.
Yeah, basically. Oh yeah. Can I get a oh yeah, Megan? Can I get a oh yeah? Probably couldn't hear that. Well, you got a oh yeah. I need a much louder oh yeah. No, I need you to basically just. You know what to do. You know what to do. You need some long
Long
comes.
comes.
You need
Alright.
some long comes.
Talking long comes now.
We're talking long comes on this
Oof.
episode of
The
the.
lengthiest comes.
As to what your audience is supposed to be.
What they're supposed to think of long
I don't
comes.
know what audience you're going for.
You never know.
Whoever
Literally
listens.
didn't tell me anything about this.
Anyone who listens. Hey man, we have talked about literally a shitload of stuff. We went from sports to video games and movies to conspiracy theories to Dungeons and Dragons back to sports.
Now we're talking about long comes.
Now this episode involves long comes. Then we played Cards Against Humanity last week.
Alright. Do you want to lay down long comes real quick?
So, the secret is you need to try, gentlemen, for all you gentlemen listening, ladies, be afraid because there's about to be a long coming epidemic. Fuck.
The length of the cum that is to come.
The come to come.
The cum to come is so lengthy.
You've heard of an axe to grind, now it's time for comes to come.
Pure length.
Holy shit. Okay, so as I said, for all you gentlemen listening out there, what needs to happen is basically you need to do some practicing. Number one, you need to eat your zincs. Get some zincs in you. It's good for your
Okay,
comes
now
health.
where do you get zinc from?
Like the pharmacy.
zinc
Yeah,
Oh,
the
they
pharmacy.
just
Yeah,
sell
the
you
pharmacy
zinc.
section.
Alright.
Yeah, the
alright.
same as you can get like vitamin C tablets.
I
You
guess.
get zinc
No,
tablets, right?
No, the
It's good for your
specific
comes.
zinc stores. Okay, you find them in the middle of nowhere, middle of the woods. Just go in. I want some zinc. You give you a bunch of zinc, just raw zinc from the ground.
Those creepy cabins you see in the woods, just walk in, ask for zinc. No one's gonna be there to say, I want zinc.
Nobody's
You'll
gonna
get it.
murder you. Actually, that's the only time you don't get murdered in the cabins in the woods.
If
Is
you say anything other than I want zinc, you're getting murdered. But if you ask for zinc,
you're
you're
good.
gonna get the zinc.
But you got to get your zincs in you, right? Because that's good. That helps you improve your comes. So, the goal is to improve your comes. Number one, you gotta prep them. Number two is while you're peeing, okay? While you're peeing, you gotta learn how to cut it off in the middle, and then go back to it, and cut it off again, and then go back to it. So you gotta practice that. It's gonna take a lot of work. It's not easy. It's very difficult to do. But when you get there, eventually when you are able to do that, then you can learn to pee from further and further distances from the urinal. Don't use the manlet urinal, because then
Oof.
you're gonna get in some trouble.
Getting put in the pit.
You're getting put in the fucking manlet pit. But more importantly, you can do this in public too. This is not a problem. This isn't a problem to do in public. That's fine. It's fine. It's not just a practice at home situation. Practice everywhere you go. Because then, eventually, you're going to be able to start coming longer distances for a longer amount of time.
I also have a suggestion.
Mhm.
For accuracy.
Come for accuracy, huh? You're just like left eyeball.
If you want accuracy, start playing that one urinal game with the soccer.
Oh, yeah.
That thing.
Soccer urinals? What? what am I missing?
Let's see if I can bring it up. Let's see if I can bring this up.
Yeah, try and get a picture of this.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, there's this thing. I think there's also a golf version of it. There's
Yeah, we're Googling this.
soccer urinal game.
Why have I never heard of game
Yeah, I guess
urinals?
this is a...
What?
Yeah, this thing.
Yo, what?
Huh. I see.
So
we're gonna add a picture of this so you can see what we're looking at. But basically, I guess the goal is to pee the soccer ball into the goal.
Yes.
So where would you put this for the long come practice? Just in a public urinal, or
Yeah, these should be in a public urinal,
Oh no.
and you just yeah. They'll be in a public urinal, so you'll just pee them into the goal. Get your practice down. Get the accuracy down. Keep taking your zincs. Keep working on being able to cut it off exactly at the end when you need to.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult, but you're going to eventually get to that point, and you'll just be able to essentially Spider-Man your cums and just impregnate women from a distance. We had this conversation on the way back from the sushi place. Was the way to improve your cums.
Gotta get the long comes, dude.
You gotta do it. Like, if you've seen some long fucking dogs, like, you know long
Yeah,
dogs?
I know long. You're bringing this to a weird place.
No. If you're seeing long dogs in opposition to regular dogs,
Yeah.
everybody
Wiener
else's
dogs.
cums should be regular dogs. Yours should be long dogs.
Okay.
That's the goal. Is
Okay.
just the length, and then you can also come for longer periods of time. That's the goal,
Okay, so
right, Megan?
What?
Long comes.
Sure.
She
so
gets it.
the actual definition of long comes, right? Are we talking, is long comes the definition of distance or time? And if so, what is the definition of the other one?
Both.
It's both. Okay.
You need to be able to do both. Got to do a little bit. Got to be sort of a jack of all trades.
And we are now googling.
We are
long
googling
cum.
long comes.
Oh, okay.
it just immediately comes directly to Pornhub.
I don't know what else we kind of expected there.
To be fair, when you're gonna just Google that, that's what's gonna come up.
Yeah.
I suppose if you Googled like on 4chan how to get long comes,
Probably come up.
it'll come up and it'll tell you.
I'm not going on 4chan, I'm sorry.
Not.
You gotta do it. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
We
so
got a
that's.
step-by-step guide for long
I'll
coming.
I gave the step-by-step guide for long coming. This is what will blow this channel up, or get it shut down.
Bit of both.
I think
Controversy always helps you stir the pot a little bit.
I don't even know if long comes are controversial. I think people would just be scared of everybody walking around long coming.
If everyone
It
had the
turns into like a-
ability to long come,
Dude, it turns into like a Hunger Games situation, and nobody trusts anybody else. You're just running around, hoping nobody long comes on you.
You know, in the Olympics,
just long coming out the window at random people.
Oh my
you know the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Long jumping,
long
right?
coming.
Make long coming an Olympic sport.
Yes.
Dude. Please. But like, you don't get new athletes. It's just the ones who are already there. They all compete in the long come. So you got like Usain Bolt, long coming, going mad. You got Michael Phelps right there next to him, because it's gonna be the culmination of all the best athletes. All of them
And-
are
All the
and they will
gold
be-
medal winners
Yeah.
have to long come.
And there will be 2 separate sets of medals for the exact same thing. One for the furthest,
Oh yeah.
and one for the quickest two-nut.
Oh yeah, because like you gotta have the build up beforehand.
Yeah, you got to get the build up. That's the thing. It's all about the build up. You don't necessarily want to nut quick, because then it might prevent you from coming long.
Oh, okay.
See
So
what
okay.
I mean?
So
This
it'd be
is so
kind of like-
fucking stupid. This is such a stupid conversation.
It would kind of be like how they rank like I don't know what even an example would be, like dancing or something, where they do it for like accuracy and then they give you like style
like
points as
technical
well.
points.
Yeah, so like
Technical
they'd
cum points.
they'd give you like points for actual distance, but then they'd also give you the points for like how well you nutted. Like,
Like your position on doing so. Like
The face, not face.
right,
not
if you have
face.
a good face, they judge you on that. There's like 4 different categories, right? There's like distance, there's build up, there's face, and then there's like the stance that you gotta
The
have.
sta-
The power
if you're not
stance.
if you haven't flexed your lats while coming,
flexing everything.
Literally everything is flexed.
Your neck, your traps, your arms, your everything, your legs.
speaking of traps, Megan.
Fuck you.
It's not dying. That joke's not dying.
Might die.
It's fantastic. So good. God, this is a ridiculous conversation we've had for the first 15 minutes of this show.
Long comes, dude.
Yeah, fucking.
Gotta
long
get
comes.
them.
Flex your eyelids.
Dude, is that possible? Really, the points for that section
If
are
you
like
can-
the points on how you get into the salty Splatoon. SpongeBob reference number 3, by the way. You gotta have muscles on
15
your
minutes.
muscles. Gotta have muscles on your eyelids. You just gotta be flexing everything when you long come.
I don't know how long comes and SpongeBob go together.
The
Have you-
flexing. The muscles, Curtis.
Whoever says they watch SpongeBob for the plot is lying, okay? Have you seen how thick SpongeBob is?
Literally.
You seen my boy
the
my
thigh
boy
gap on that
Eugene?
man.
You see my boy Eugene? Ooh. But he's dumb thick.
Except when he turns into in that one episode when he turns full acid.
Oh yeah, when he takes his shell
When he
off.
gives SpongeBob his shell
Ooh, it's so weird.
and he's just a fucking ball. He's just a ball.
He literally looks like a testicle. Shaved testicle.
Speaking of testicles, what was Grimace?
Grimace. What about him?
You just said he looks like a testicle. and
Grimace
so
does look like a testicle.
Looks like fucking Barney's elephantitis testicle. That's not constantly how you look.
No, Grimace is the peak ideal male body. I don't know what you
Have
Grimace
you seen
is.
the Hamburglar?
Oh, buddy, the Hamburglar. Ooh.
Jesus fuck, what is wrong with this fucking conversation?
Nothing.
I thought we were gonna move on from the long comes and it's just turned
How
into...
long did you want long comes to take, Curtis?
No, I thought this was gonna no, this is still gonna be we
we
still
have
have the
been
rest of the podcast.
We have been talking long comes for like a good 10 minutes now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't know it was gonna be a long conversation.
Long conversation.
Although I
for
should have
long comes.
yeah, I should have expected it to go longer than it should have.
Long comes, long talks.
Long talks for long comes. That's the secret, dude. You got it.
That's the motto.
Oh, also, kind of speaking of SpongeBob.
Sick segue.
Nice, fuck. Just slipped it right in there.
Completely out of context of what we're actually talking about.
I would hope so. I hope there's not like
like I don't
An
know. I don't want
episode.
to know the connection of SpongeBob and long comes.
SpongeBob long comes.
Recently, I know you guys. I don't know about you, but you don't play that often. League of Legends recently leaked, not leaked,
Released.
not really, teased a new champion.
Oh.
And to me, he looks like Dennis from the SpongeBob movie. The Baiku guy,
I see that. I totally see that.
right?
Yeah, because I think, dude, that's 100% what it is. Because he's, I
I'll,
don't know,
I'll bring him
like-
up here, but yeah.
I gotta see the full character model because he's gotta have like the spiky boots as well.
This is literally all we have right now, but
Oh, really? Okay.
but literally off of that, let me just bring up Dennis Sponge.
Dennis Long was the first one that came up.
Oh no,
Like
dude, that's him.
that.
I see that.
That.
That's fair.
I
That's fair.
totally see the connection.
I see what we're
That's
talking
him.
about.
That's him.
I don't know how that had to do with long comes, but okay.
SpongeBob.
We talked about flexing, salty spittoon, long comes.
Yeah, it
This
works-
guy.
you know, it works for me, dude.
Yeah.
Works for me, dude.
That's a good transition.
I mean, I guess we could talk about the last time that you guys were together. I believe that would have been when we were when we had our technically a terrorist weapon.
It's legal.
fully
It's legal.
functioning.
It's legal.
Is it?
We looked up the bylaws. It's legal.
Okay, so we have a
That's Venus.
very
That is a
nice,
straight up penis.
very nice. That is.
That is a long cum right there.
Okay. Anyway, potato cannon.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
so we have this weapon that we have built. We built this a few years ago. My older brother, his friends, and us, just the two of us, Tom and myself, built this thing out of PVC. This cannon created to shoot potatoes. So what you do? You get this big ass thing, set it up. We set it up on our deck, right? And so, for context, our backyard is a normal sized backyard, but it doesn't have a fence. It goes back onto a church parking lot and then church field, and then a school field. So we'll set up on our balcony, on like our deck balcony thingy, or the railings on the deck. set this thing up on an angle, jam a potato down it. We'll grab the cheapest hairspray works. So what you want to do, you grab the cheapest hairspray,
The cheaper
spray it
the
into
better.
yeah, honestly, you spray it into the hole, like because we have a hole drilled on the top. Then you grab a lighter, and you set it off, and the pressure and so the hairspray will be in there, all pressurized and whatever, and then it'll react with fire and cause a big explosion that launches the potato out. And it is a loud fucking
It
sound.
gets intense.
Thunk!
Yeah,
It
it is
is
a
good
loud
stuff.
funk type of sound that just launches this potato. If you do it right, you can launch potatoes like 8,000 or 800 feet. It is hilarious. And
If
so
I-
we've done that. Technically, I believe it could be. I don't know if it's illegal.
No, if we do it on our property, it's legal. Technically, as long as the cannon itself is on our property, it's
I
legal.
see.
It doesn't matter where the potato goes, as long as it doesn't hit someone.
Cannon bylaws. Georgia, yes.
Yep, that's exactly where we are.
Firearms discharge.
No, I guess it's air. I guess that's an air gun. Spud gun legality.
Spud gun legality on Wikipedia.
So I don't. Yeah, basically we have this big. Yeah, so we have this big spud gun.
Now, I remember last time we did this.
The legality of potato firing spud gun varies among jurisdictions. As of the first, what?
As of
Actually, I don't know.
November the 1st, 2015, 175 countries have
That's like-
legalized the spud gun.
That's gotta be most of them, right?
Yes. Click on the Canada,
Oh, Canada,
section.
7.
7. Canada. The spud gun is not considered a firearm unless it fires a projectile faster than 152.4 meters per second and at a muzzle energy exceeding 5.7 joules.
We've never
Okay,
measured
so
this.
I don't believe it to be illegal, but it could be. Check your local laws before building a potato cannon. Please do not aim a potato cannon. Yeah.
Just don't.
Don't hit people with your potato cannon.
Because it can hurt. Especially if it's like frozen potatoes.
Oh wait,
Flaming
kept under 100
explosive,
PSI.
yeah. Flaming explosive black powder or living projectiles can often make a legal spud gun illegal. So ours is illegal because it uses an explosion to fire the potato
real?
cannon.
Wait, oh no.
Possibly in Canada. Possibly.
It's close enough to legal. We'll
I think
just
it's
pretend
legal. Anyways, yeah, it's a good time. It
It's
is a
legal.
really, really good time. See, what I found funny is we have this weird old lady behind our house.
Oh god, not this lady.
This lady.
This lady.
So we were over. It was Canada Day, or Victoria
It
Day.
was Canada Day.
No, was it?
Yeah.
No, because last. Oh, so this
It
would have
was
been
like
2 years ago.
2 years ago,
So this
yeah.
would have been 2 years ago because last year was Canada's 150th.
Yeah, I was there and I don't
you,
think I saw
You
it.
were there, no.
No, it was
you were
2
there,
years
that was
ago.
beer pong, that was a good time. So this was 2 years ago on Canada Day. We were setting off fireworks. We were having a fire. We were setting off fireworks in the church field. We've cleared that. We cleared that years and years and years ago with the church that we back onto. We asked them, "Is it okay if we use your field to set off fireworks?" They're like, "Yep, no problem. Whatever, do your thing. That's totally cool. We're behind you."
Quite literally.
Yeah, literally. But they're like, "Yeah, no problem. We have no issue with this, right?" So,
In more ways than one.
yeah.
Very true.
So we go. So this is like 2 years ago. We're off in the field, 3 of us, setting off the fireworks for our little firework display because that's what we do, right? This was my older brother, one of his friends, and myself. We're setting this off, and this this old woman
This lady.
comes up to her. Oh no, there was 4 of us. My older brother, 2 of his friends, comes up to her like edge of the thing, and she's like yelling. She's like, "Stop!" Right?
No, like, of course, you can't hear her.
We can't
'cause
hear
we're
her.
setting off fireworks.
Yeah, we
It's
see
loud
her
as
in the
hell.
thing, and she she gets out of her thing and starts running across the field
Literally, it
towards one of us. From your perspective,
literally
tell me what it looks like.
Okay, so it looked like Vietnam, right? Because there's explosions going off, bright lights, and then this lady just legging it across the field, just running towards them, screaming the whole time. Like,
So good. Yeah. So we're looking back. We're seeing this light off a few more, and then she corners one of us, and he starts talking to her. I'm hearing this conversation from the side as we're finishing off. We're lighting off some of the rest of our fireworks, and coming up on the grand finale. And she's like complaining at him, and she goes, "Yeah, and like asks something about a permit." And he looks at her. And he goes, and this was quick thinking on his part, he says, yeah, we have a permit. It's from the National Fireworks Association of Canada. Does not exist. And she's like, I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's real. And he's like, you got me.
you got me.
He goes, he literally looks, he looks at her and he goes, you got me. It's not real, but we don't need a permit to set these off. It's legal. Have a great night. You can die in your sleep if you'd like to. And this lady walks away.
Okay.
Or rather, slowly runs the way old people run back to her field. I'm sure still looking like it's Vietnam.
Okay, but the best part of the story is
And then,
after this all happened.
Yeah, like 45 minutes later, the cops show up because she'd called them, and they have to respond to the call. And she, they drive on up to the field, up to where we're having our campfire. And they're like, hey, how's it going? Oh, good. How are you guys? Whatever. Did you get we got reports of, some kids setting off fireworks.
That's not
we
what
have
it
to
was.
respond to it, so whatever.
That's not what happened.
All good. Yep.
I remember distinctly what actually happened is the lady called, right?
Yeah.
So when the police pulled up, they said there were reports of gunfire. The lady called for gunfire.
I don't know. It was
I
kids.
swear that's
no.
what happened.
It was
man.
kids setting off fireworks.
Was
and we're like,
it?
yeah. And we're like, no. I mean, I'm 18. It's like, yeah, no, I'm 18. My brother at the time was 22, 23. And they were all 22 or 23 years old. I'm 18. We're all good, right? We're good at this point.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I'm 17, 18 years old. So we're good. No problem. And so, it's like, yeah, whatever. And they're just like, all right, yeah, we just have to respond to it. You guys have a great night. And they leave. So that was one of our stories of this old woman. She also had an issue. This was the same old woman who had a major issue with, I forget what exactly it was that we were doing. But this was a while before that. This was the woman, her husband, who I'm pretty sure died.
That guy, yeah.
With the shotgun.
Yeah, with the shotgun. I remember the guy.
This dude just carried a shotgun with him while he was gardening.
Man was like absolutely insane.
I think it's illegal in Canada.
No, he got a shotgun. He had it. It was
Okay.
legal.
Like a dandelion.
I don't know what he
I
was
think
doing.
the guy had Alzheimer's.
Probably.
Because he was just gardening
because
with
one of
a gun.
one of my childhood friends and I, we were like, he was next door neighbors with these people and was very close to us. So we would always hang out, right? Because we were close to the same age, got along great. But we'd just see this dude. We'd be doing something. See this dude walking around with a shotgun over his head and a hoe in the other hand, or something like that.
We're looking like the Grim Reaper with his shotgun in his sight.
Yeah, we're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Yeah, there was that, and then there is creepy cam.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started.
No, I'm about
creepy cam.
Yeah, we can call out creepy cam.
Are we calling out, dude?
We're calling him out for.
Cam is like.
So there's
Cam is our neighbor, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is a legitimate pedophile.
Yes.
Like, not even joking, no jokes, no comedy. He is a legitimate pedophile, and he has tried to, on multiple occasions, many times, to hook up with underage females at the fire. It's unreal.
Yeah. So he's walked over. What he'll do is he'll stand at his shitty chain link fence. So his backyard is covered. For context, his backyard also backs onto the church field, but at a different angle than ours. He has a fence and these big ass shrubs, like these big ass bushes. You've seen them when you've been over. You know where I'm talking about. So it's right. We have 90 degrees to us. Is one of our neighbors.
My mind went to immediately to a different type of shrub.
Oh no, he's been caught jerking it in those bushes.
In the, it's basically it's a hedge. It's just
It's a
long
hedge.
hedge that covers
Right.
his
Yeah,
backyard.
but he'll like stand at the gate of his shitty chain link fence and like just look out.
Just stand there looking at the fire.
And it's so weird. And then sometimes he's walked over,
He like
and so
eases his way over. It's really
it's
creepy.
really
he, like,
gross.
just
And so
edges closer
what's
and
happened? One of the
closer.
grossest experiences we had was my brother and his girlfriend and a bunch of other friends were all at the fire, and he walks up, like, oh, hi Cam. Hello.
Hey Cam.
Hi, Cam. I figured you'd be stopping in to join us at some point, you fucking weirdo. And you're like, this was like, God, it would have been 6
It
years
was
ago
a
now.
while
This
ago,
was, yeah, this was like 6 years ago by now. Because he's like, so how old are you? Asked my brother's girlfriend how old she is. She's like 18. And how much you had to drink tonight? And he just eventually, and it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, and eventually she left. Or he left. He's really gross and has been like I said, he one time got caught jerking off in the friggin' hedges.
Did he really?
No, straight. Actually, you can.
No. Oh.
Yeah, no, straight up.
And the thing is, the school
Oh
that they
God.
back onto.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like an elementary school too.
Yeah.
It's a local school that has kindergartners to grade 6 people in it.
Dude.
Yeah. So like 4 to like 11 ish.
Yeah. Like at the most.
4 to 10 or 11.
Jeez. Yeah, that's messed.
Yeah, it's real gross.
Going back to the Canada Day thing, remember when dude almost got hit in the face with the...
Oh yes, with the firework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No, he did get hit in the face.
No, he didn't.
No, because he was holding it between his legs and it hit him in the face. We're talking about Lucas, right?
No. Lucas.
This was the last Canada thing.
He dropped the firework and it almost friggin' took the heads off of Mitchell
Oh
and
my
I.
God, that one. Okay. No, yeah, he knocked over like a big.
So one of
display
one of my
one.
brother's friends knocked over a bigger firework. This one wasn't like a big box one. It was like
No, it was a box.
No,
No, multiple shot at us.
yeah, but it was a big. It
pretty
was like
cool.
basically a big Roman candle
Yeah.
type of thing with a stand on the end. It falls over. He knocks it over or something, and it's shooting off, and it goes. So one of my brother's other friends and I are setting up this other firework to set it off. Like whizzing by our head is like 3 freaking big shots of this thing. It just comes whizzing by and then whizzes towards the fire. It didn't hit anybody.
No, it didn't.
Luckily, but it very nearly did.
Yeah, multiple people.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was just, like, standing at my phone for half a second. I just went, phew, 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 phew.
Yeah, right.
And then he's like, "Sorry, what?" And there's the guy just, "Oh," just
Yeah,
almost
we're
falling
just
off.
we literally we like dove onto the ground after we light this other firework and we dove to the ground to avoid the fireworks shooting at us, and then this other thing right beside us starts launching off like 50 fireworks.
And it threaded the needle between everyone
It
at the
literally
campfire.
did.
Yeah,
It was insane.
it was crazy. We've had some wild experiences.
Yeah, speaking of the one wild experience I thought they were talking about is one of the people, as they were setting off fireworks, decided it'd be a great idea to just like hold the firework between their legs and lie down. So he lies down on his back holding the firework. It's just one shot between his legs, lights it off, and it just beans him right in the face.
And he was totally fine from it. That's the stupidest thing.
I don't think he was fine. I think he was just too drunk to not realize he wasn't fine. Like,
so funny.
ugh.
Yeah, that's happened. That was a really good one. That's some with the fireworks. There was another time at the fire that eventually led to myself, my older brother, a couple of his friends. So this school that we've been talking about, it got an addition a few years ago, and they have this big block, like this big concrete box storage thing, which backs up, but just enough so that average sized people can get in behind it, and then there's this cage over the top, but it doesn't cover the entire back, so you can climb up onto the roof. Do not do this. Disclaimer.
Yeah, it's 100% illegal. It's
I'm pretty
definitely
sure
trespassing.
I'm pretty sure it's definitely illegal.
So just don't.
So don't do that.
Fuck the police.
Not not that I've ever done this, but no, I'm going to tell you the exact story of the time that I broke the law. So-
Hypothetically.
Yeah, do not do this. It is illegal. Anyways, so what you can do is you can climb up the back of this concrete box, and then get onto the roof. It's a maybe 2-foot step up from the roof from the top of this box up to the roof. So easy. So you get up on there, then you can walk over to this ladder, which gets to the gym roof. Now this gym is very, very tall, obviously, and so but this ladder is locked off. What you can do if you have enough upper body strength is
You just kind of
you just jump, and you can like if you jump and you're tall enough and have enough jump, you can grab the thing, pull yourself up, and then pull yourself
So
on
kind of like
top
that one
of the
thing
roof.
when we were at the walk around place and I was just like,
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, it's not hard to do. You really don't have. It's not like you need to be that tall by any
Yeah.
stretch.
I
So you
remember-
get on, you grab it, you get onto the roof of the gym. Now you're at the highest point in the school. You can see pretty much anything all the way around for a good while.
Good bit, yeah.
So there have been nights where we have ended on top of, or not ended, but almost ended, with us on top of that roof, just because we can.
Why not?
Wasted, but because we can. And also have ended on the church roof, which is basically, we don't do that anymore because it's kind of baby steps.
Yeah.
It's kind of too easy to do.
True.
To get onto that roof.
Plus-
Not hard, not very, whatever.
Plus, that could, in some ways, could potentially be seen as blasphemous.
I don't know, maybe.
Man, I'm gonna be real.
Fair enough, but we just don't do it because it's easy.
Yeah.
So you can easily just climb onto that school. So that's a fun time.
Quick little callback, real quick. Long comes from on top of the roof.
Ooh.
The distance you could get. The physical distance.
Interesting thought. Long come from the roof.
Like, you could hit, like, almost anywhere in the city.
Can
once
you
get
feel
up
that,
there.
Mr. Krabs?
I think that's number 4 or 5 at this point.
Yeah, that's fucked.
That's 5.
Yeah, that's 5. That's so fucked. So yeah, we've had that. What other So there was that. You've been to a few of our fires, Matt.
Yeah.
They're a good time. Yeah.
But yeah, the firework almost into the dude's face is probably that.
That's a bit of a high note right there.
Yeah,
man.
that was a good one. It's led to beer pong. You
Yeah.
suck at beer pong.
Yes.
Both times we've played. Although I do believe we beat Adam and Surya one time at beer pong.
Yes,
when we
there's-
played.
that-
we
That was not at a fire, but it was.
No, this was a different party. That wasn't a fire. It was our little group of friends all getting together.
I don't think it was necessarily a instance of me being good. It was an instance of them being worse than
Them
I
being
am.
worse. Them being worse than you, and me being actually able to play for once. Because I'm hit or miss with beer pong. I'm either sinking every shot or I can't hit shit. This was one of those instances where I could actually shoot.
Like, for me, it's almost always barely missing.
Yeah.
It's like
That's always how it
pheek,
is.
or like hits off of the rim and out, or just missing it, or
Matt's good at hitting the rim.
Always
Ladies.
gets the rim.
Ladies.
roll up the rim to win.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Don't do that.
Roll them up.
Roll them up.
You gotta just sprint, roll it right up, and then give it the old lick-a-rooney.
Yeah. Now you roll up your sleeves. Just roll it up.
Roll
Right
up
in
the
there.
ass cheeks.
Roll up the cheeks. Get right up in there. Roll up the rim itself. Right
Is
in
the
there.
rim? Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Fucking Sean Hannity! Don't show me
I think
pictures.
they are.
Don't show me pictures of Sean Hannity.
I'm gonna. Be
This is
real.
a headline from Fox. Sean Hannity. Oh, emojis turning kids gay.
I'm gonna be real. Yeah. I'm gonna have to grab a solid yes
who
on
said
that
that?
one.
Megan.
And Noah just thinking
Thinking
emojis.
Turn the frickin' Fox gay.
I'm sure Noah will be here a little later.
Shortly, yeah.
Emojis are turning the kids gay.
Which reminds us, next week you guys might possibly, if we decide to record it, you might get a special episode of our shitposting D&D sessions.
Yeah, either
Maybe.
that
Or another podcast. We'll figure something out. I'm not too worried
the
about
thing I
that.
suggested earlier. Are you gonna do that eventually?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. Lots of content coming up. That's
Yeah.
That's actually pretty exciting. I don't know how much really left we have to talk about. This might be a little bit of a shorter episode.
Yeah.
But mostly it was just we wanted to have our special guest on because
guest,
you
yeah.
happen to be here.
Oh wait, one thing. This probably should have been a little bit at the beginning, I guess. But
sure.
like long comes.
Yeah, we got into long
we got
comes.
very distracted.
We got
long
into the weeds of about long comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't do what typically people do with guests. We didn't quite introduce you that well.
No, not really.
So yeah, I guess we'll do that now. Who the fuck are you?
I'm your brother. That's
you.
about it. I'm Curtis's brother. That's the story. There you
Okay,
go.
but
What do you do recreationally?
long comes.
Long comes. Just work on my long comes, dude.
No, but you can explain a little bit about yourself.
Dude, I don't got much, man.
You a listener to the show at least?
No.
Fuck off! Listen to the
I've
show
listened to about 5 minutes
of our
one of your podcasts.
of our yogurt soda rant.
Yeah, to listen to you guys talk about yogurt soda, which I want to try, by the way.
It's at Freshco. You can try it.
Ooh.
Let's go. I'll get it.
Oh god.
You can get it for the D&D session, and if we have some issues, we'll make somebody drink it.
I
Yeah.
don't want any yogurt soda.
Andrew will intentionally drink it just to prove a point.
We you know how you like to do mixed drinks, right?
Ooh, with yogurt
If I can
soda.
if I can somehow make yogurt soda not taste like shit, I deserve to be like the best bartender in the world.
I don't think that's
I'll figure
possible.
something out. I will figure it out to neutralize yogurt soda. We'll figure something out. That might be that might be a special like bonus thing that won't be
Bonus
like an
clip?
episode. Yeah, like a bonus
Video.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. But basically that was all we kind of wanted to do.
I think so.
Yeah. So where do you work?
I work at Zares, man.
And how old are you?
I'm 15.
Turning 16?
Turning 16.
Yeah, okay, I thought so.
No.
Good, I know my
You
brother's
seriously
age.
don't even know my birthday.
I thought so.
Alright, that's
What
fine.
That's
is your
cool.
birthday so we can stalk you?
Trying to give as much information for...
Just so you guys know, I live at a,
Yeah.
Okay, just quickly give us the.
I need your social security... If your employee number was your social security number, what would it be?
it would start with a bit of a,
69, 69, 69, 69.
Yeah.
That's real facts. I'm sure somebody has that as their social security
I
number.
wish that was my social security number.
Can you quickly give us the number at the front of the card, the expiry date,
Yeah.
And the...
full digit code in the back?
and the
Alright,
one on the back.
let me get the card real quick.
Yeah, thanks.
Let me just grab that out.
Okay. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'll wrap this up. So as always, thank you guys for listening. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Curtis Smitty. Matt is at DravardMC. Do you have Twitter?
I don't use Twitter, man.
Okay. What about your Instagram?
Thomas_Timtim.
Perfect.
Yeah, right
there
now.
you go. You can find him on
is it
Instagram
with
there.
or without the H?
Ooh, I think it's with the H.
Yeah, it should be with the H.
Okay.
So you can follow him on Instagram if you want to.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas.
Tim if you want to follow him on
Yeah, it's with the H.
Instagram.
Yeah, it's with the H.
Yeah, so that's pretty much that. You guys can subscribe to the channel. Keep in mind, like I said, you guys are going to get some more special episodes coming up soon. That's pretty exciting, so enjoy that. Yeah, any recommendations you have, you guys can post in the comments, and yeah, that's
You guys
it.
got an outro or anything? Special outro?
Yeah, we do, but
Yeah.
I typically say it.
Alright,
So-
go ahead.
so-
Drop it real quick.
See you guys later.
This has been the Useless Educators Podcast. Thank you for listening, and take care. Wrong button.